time for Zelda. I think it's time for Zelda. What is going on, you guys? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. February 2nd, 2020, you guys. The first global palindrome in 909 years. And you were here. Tell your families you were here for the first global palindrome in 909 years. Justin, welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping in. Sorry for the delay. I know I wanted to stream a little bit earlier, but man, it's gorgeous weather out there, Justin. 70 degrees here in Denver today. February 2nd. How do you come inside when it's so nice out? It was tough. I'll be honest, it was tough. I was really enjoying it out there. Fresh air, sunshine, beginning of February. It's tough to beat. Tough to beat, but we're here. We're playing Zelda. We're picking up where we left off. Honestly, I don't really know where that is. I think we're headed to Hiteno Village, and we've got a bunch of quests to get done there anyway. So, yeah, last quest, our last stream, we were just kind of taking it easy, going slowly through. 30 degrees here and rainy. Ugh. It's my bedtime, so I can't say just drop
Best tackler I've seen since Joe
just drop by
Montana.
to say have a great Sunday, and I wish you a fantastic week. Catch you soon.
I said Joe Montana.
Serafian, thank you so much for stopping by, man. Hope you had a wonderful weekend and had a great Sunday. Appreciate you stopping in to say hello, and we'll talk very soon. You have an excellent week, my man. I appreciate it. Justin, yes, Super Bowl Sunday, you guys. Not only the first global palindrome, but also Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, I don't know. I think I think Vegas has the Kansas City Chiefs by a small margin. I don't know. Do you bet against Vegas? It's tough. Tough. Hopefully it's a great game. I plan to be missing the opening kickoff. I will be here playing Zelda, but we'll cut the stream shortly after that. Catch the end of the first half, catch halftime, and watch the end of that game. So that's a plan here today. Just kind of continue with more of the same, taking it easy, exploring as much as we can, knocking out as many quests as we can, and just milking this game for all of its worth. There's a lot of content here, so we're just going to take it slowly. Yeah. Serafian, have a good night again, man. All right, let's get into it. Shall we? So I just want to peek at the map quick, see where we're at and where we're headed. Oh, yeah. We were going to go... Remember, we looked at that picture that Zelda took, and it was the gates with Mount Lanayru in the background, and we thought that maybe it would be right here. So we were gonna go explore that. So I think that's what we're doing, but the only problem with that is it's on a mountain and it's really cold, so we'll have to get some chilies or something. So maybe the smarter thing is to go back to the village and gear up a little bit. But here's the other piece, is that I'm currently broke. I have 1 rupee, and I'm not going to really be able to buy anything, so we might have to just kind of farm stuff. Interesting. I'm not sure what I want to do there. I'm out of arrows also, which isn't a good place to be. We want to go southwest back to the village. I wish. Oh, okay. So it does have a. So we want to go southwest. So we want to go this way. Uh-oh, storm's blowing in, boys and girls. Look at the quackers. Another thing I can use to not be cold is go to the Great Plateau and go to the entry of the cold place. Of where the canyon is a shrine. Where a shrine was, and you will see some peppers there. And you can cook them. If you want to eat them, they'll give you a perk to heat up. Yeah, that's what I did before. Is I found some like spicy peppers, and then I cooked dishes that gave me cold weather buffs. So that was my plan again. What a nice breeze. It doesn't carry that tang of salt on it though. Oops, I forgot we just met. I was reminiscing about my hometown, Lurelin Village by the sea. The view and the air are different here in Ateno Village, but this is where my wonderful husband calls home. Oh, Justin, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No judgment here. I'm terrible with the words. I count myself lucky to be able to live and work alongside such a wonderful, loving man. Lurelin Village is a small fishing community far to the south. I lived there before I moved here with my new husband. We had to cross the bridge of Hyla to get here. Weighted down with everything I couldn't bear to leave behind. Don't hear game audio. Oh, it's probably just really quiet. And I have it cranked. Let's see if I can. Hold on a sec. Thinking back on it, wonder either of us survived the trip. Options. Why can't I adjust volume? Frosty, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. How's the Frosty man today? Frosty, we're trying to turn up the volume a little bit. The Elgato is telling me that I've got my volume cranked. It's weird that it doesn't give me any audio options within the game. Yeah, you can definitely hear that, right? The only other thing I could do, maybe. Hmm. I could add an effect. Add a gain to it. I'm nervous about this though. I'm just worried that it's gonna be real loud. Let's try that for now. You should be able to hear it plenty now. I'm good, and I got you maxed out on my phone, and you aren't overly loud, if that helps. Good, yeah. The game volume is the concern. I'm just worried that's gonna be real loud. See when I go to that menu how loud it is? Hold on, I'm gonna add one more thing. Bear with me. We're adjusting on the fly here. Still can't hear any sound. Really? You don't hear that clip clop of that horse going by? Really? Oh my goodness. Well, oh, that's why. Now you should hear it just fine. Ideally. Now it's loud. Okay, good. I'd rather that be the case. I'll turn it down. There, how's that? How is that? That should do it. Yes. Remove. There we go. All right. Crisis averted. So Frosty, we're headed back to town to hopefully take care of some quests in the town here. There should be a research lab. Is that the one on the hill? Is that this one? Ancient tech lab. Akala ancient tech lab. That's where we need to go. Ask Prima. And Prima is in the other city. Been here for Breath of the Wild and free streams. Did you get the house? No, I haven't. I haven't played Breath of the Wild in a couple weeks. Aqua Ace, welcome in. So no, we haven't gotten the house. That's what we're doing today. We're just grinding, exploring, collecting, get material. I have to figure out how to get wood bundles. I need 30 bundles of wood and 3k rupees to buy a house. So I got to figure out how to make money and how to get wood. Hello, I'm finally here again. Aqua's, happy to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you stopping in. Happy Sunday. No, you haven't missed anything. You haven't missed anything, Frosty. So we need, where is that Akala? Is that what it is? Akala Research Lab? Just need an axe and cut down small trees. Okay, I can do that. That sounds like something I can do. I also need to go here. And what did I need from the Great Fairy? Yet I need something for her too. It's in a place you haven't discovered yet. Okay. Okay, good. Some trees also may have apples too. Good, that'll be good. We can cook with those. So I need to... Oh, my good old axe. Then I have a log on the ground. There we go. You hit him again. We've got wood. All right. Excellent. Excellent. Bill and Ted sound clip. Anybody? Back to see Prima. Prima's in that other city, I believe. That's like the old lady, right? That we originally talked to. What's going on in this shop? Clothes? They can like dye my clothes, right? Yeah. Now your day don't matter. Gotta check everyone out. What is it? Ah? That's Ms. Prima to you. You ever been to the inn here? Prima works at the Tunpu Inn. She's the lady at the front desk. Ah. It is tough not to give her something. Need anything else? No. Where's the inn? See you later. Okay, so we need to find the inn. This is an inn, but I do do need to buy arrows. So let's see, can I sell? Let's see if I can sell anything. The only problem is I don't know what is. But it must be good for something. We've been known to fetch a high price since ancient times. So, power of fire. So I don't think I want to get rid of these. Maybe some of these. But then I use these to upgrade my gear, right? It's unstable. Apply a bit of elementals. Change its form. Okay, I'm too afraid to sell anything. Too afraid to sell anything because I don't know. 20 rupees for arrows. Well, please thank you. Let's see, the inn. If I were an inn, I would be somewhere near the entrance. New Age of Comfort. Explore our model homes today. Is this just like a model home? Kinda like it. Quite spacious. I probably don't want this tree though. Okay. Nice. Just gotta progress a little, that's all. I want to find the inn. Wouldn't you think the inn would be like right at the entrance of the town? Wouldn't that make sense to you? Thank you. There it is. I would imagine, right? Thank you, Ace. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, headed to the inn. Prima is the lady at the
Oi!
I don't want to cut down the trees in the town, you know? I feel like that's a little disrespectful. This seems very inn-like. Alright, lady at the front desk.
Ah!
I'm not here to talk business.
Ah!
Need something from me? Why is he asking? Whatever I'll say. Just say something random.
Ah.
I tell you something that I really like. Crickets! It's my dream to have my very own collection of 100 restless crickets. That's it. I updated a gift for my beloved. Okay, so now we gotta talk to that guy and tell him to get crickets. Break the news to Manny. Oh. Checking everyone out today too. The check-in that just never stops. What is it? Talk to Prima. Prima told you what she wants. Prima never even talks to me. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. So then, what is it? 100 crickets, man. Prima wants restless crickets, and 100 of them? Ha 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 ha. What a small world. I love restless crickets. I'm a connoisseur of them. I think that's what that word means. But catching 100 of them is gonna be tough. Think you can help me get started on those? How about you get me 10 of them, and I'll get you something nice for your trouble. Alright. How do I go about that? How do I catch a cricket? A restless one, nonetheless. Start by collecting 10 crickets and bringing them to Manny. Well, I don't even know where to begin. I have no idea. I haven't even seen anything. That resembles a cricket. Frogs, chickens, cricket. No. Come back, restless cricket. Melons! Toonie, what is going on? Happy Sunday, Tune. Happy Palindrome Day to you, sir. 02/02/2020. First global palindrome in 909 years. Let's go. Let's go. Toonie, we're trying to catch crickets. And, tell you what. Easier said than done, my man. Easier said than done. How's your Sunday going, Toonie? I think Vegas has the chefs by a small margin. What's a palindrome? Do I need a license to fly? No, you're good. You're good. As long as you keep it under 500 feet and you don't fly within airways, restricted airways, you're fine. What is this thing? Oh yeah, my fire thing. Tuning, we're still trying to figure out this game. So maybe slow going for a while, but we'll get there. I'm just wondering what I should. Maybe I do head to the Chulu jelly. Is that vegan? Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no, it is not. Shh. I had it. What? I pressed A. You guys, I pressed A. I need to get that button input overlay for the stream. We have to catch those crickets. Toonie strats. I need Toonie strats. How do you get those little guys? Can I get a net? I want a net. So, yeah, I don't really have... There's armor you can get to up your stealth to make it easier to sneak up on them. Alright, I do have food that can do that. Nothing to see here. Song request, Mac Miller. I'm still loving that album, that new one. Today I was listening to the classic G-Unit album because 50 just got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I was like, I haven't listened to that. What is it called? G'd Up, I think, or Beg for Mercy. That's the name of the album. can't chop already down trees. I have to harvest new trees. Seems to be part of the environment and not a tree. Yeah, that's big things like that. Wait. Is that a cricket? Are they like hiding in here? Did you guys see that? It looked like there was a cricket like exposed from the grass when I chopped. 5,300 Gerta bits. Those were lizards. Okay. We don't want lizards. Wait, no. There it is. So, we're gonna test this out. So check this out. Stamina. Low level defense boost. Increase your stealth. Blue nightshade. So I gotta cook with this. But, okay. So this is turning into a lot of back and forth. I'm going though. And bear with me, Zelda pros. I'm obviously not well versed in this. I need to collect 10 crickets for a quest. And that's more or less just to say that I accomplished something today. So we're gonna go back to the city. I'm gonna cook a bunch of stuff with that nightshade that I have. I can up my stealth. And then I just need to gather 30 bundles of wood and then rupees. So like maybe I can sell the wood to get rupees too. Yeah, that's where I'm at, Tooney, is running back and forth a lot but not accomplishing anything. Oh great, and then walking right into enemy territory. Jesus. scared me. A deer yelled at me and I got scared. And of course it's raining, so we can't cook anything. I don't know.
Hey!
You know what our objective is. Yeah, don't feel bad. A lot of people just run around in this game trying to figure out what to do. Okay, so it's not just me. That does make me feel bad. If you were mashing that A button like people should be, smash and follow. Cricket's easy mode. I think there's a covered place to cook it. Just had to light it, maybe. Okay. You'd think there'd be a roaring fire in here. Did I set some on fire? Whoops. Alright. Cooking with Gerta, episode 3. Thank you all for being here. Let's see what we got up in the kitchen. Let's do some raw meat. One of these. No, we don't want to do that. One of these and some salt. If you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. 3 minutes and 30 seconds of stealth. Low level stealth boost. Let's try 2 of them. See if that does anything different. 5 minutes and 30 seconds of low level stealth. Nice. Another one of those. Ooh, so I do have a spicy pepper still. Let's do that quick. Because I am gonna need to go into the mountains eventually. So I'm gonna need some cold weather stuff. Nice, 5 minutes of cold weather resistance. For real though, you guys, that meat and rice plate with a little bit of salt, Bet you guys are digging that. Right? I'm just gonna cook up a bunch of stuff. Low level stealth boost. Sneaky meaty rice balls, you guys. Don't those sound tasty? Oh. Not exactly what I wanted to do. Hey, 420. Stealth boost, 420. Right, so then let's do some. Just for small health increases. Wow. That's more than I wanted. That's more health than I wanted. Oh well. What if we just do one? With some rice. Sweet rice. Note the different cooking music. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I noticed a little variation in the noise. That way I just have small health boosts when I need it. Alright, now that we're stealthy, now that we can be stealthy. Not currently stealthy. We're gonna become stealthy. As soon as we see one of them crackets. Keep your eyes peeled for the crackets, boys and girls. Climb down. Ha! Oh, all right. Man, I forgot how to do this.
Thank you.
What up, slappers?
Thank you very
Chi,
much.
what is going on? Thank you so much for the host. Welcome in. Happy Sunday evening, Chi. How are you? Oh, I forget how to do this now. Left bumper. Gee, we're just moseying around, trying to collect crickets. Let's go! 50 on our way to our house. Sunday's gonna end soon, yes. It be like that all the time. Everything's fine. How are you? I'm doing very well, Chi. I woke up again not feeling great today. Yesterday I felt really good. I felt much better than I had felt. And then today I was not feeling great. But then once I got up and moving and took some meds, I feel pretty good
Best
now.
hacker I've seen since Joe Montana.
Elmac, the clock is
I said Joe Montana.
ticking. The clock is ticking. Mr. Bosa better be ready. I will, Chi. I mean, I'm definitely improved. Definitely improved. 7 miles! Coming in with the raid party. Here's a donut. Excellent. Coin, thank you for stopping in. Silver. I'm Morgan. Thank you. Bentley, what is going on?
John Cena!
Oh! Guys, what is going on? 7. Thank you so much for the raid and the bid. 7. Get out of here. Thank you, dude. Let's get a 7 Milo shout out. Pokemon Sword and Shield, I did see that you were playing that. How did that go? How was the stream? Are you I saw, what did I see? When I opened this Switch, there was like a Pokemon Sword and Shield battles thing coming up. Something like that. Do you know anything about that? Are you going to be involved? Will you be battling? Why wasn't I following you? I'm disgusted by it. Silver, no worries at all. Dude, look at that. Is that the Twitch 2020? TwitchCon Amsterdam? That thing is dope. Look at that thing, Silverling. Very nice. You got some shinies from me. Nice, Bentley. Way to contribute. You guys, if you don't know who I am, I'm Gerta75. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I typically stream Saturday and Sunday afternoons, sometimes during the week. I try to stream on Wednesday nights, but it's been hit or miss because of work. You know, that thing that pays the bills and such. Let's see. I guess all you have to know about me, if you don't know who I am, is when I was 19, I suffered a spinal cord injury. I don't have very good use of my wrists or hands, so I play with an adapted controller. Kind of a DIY Frankenstein-esque type piece of equipment. It's just a regular Xbox One controller that my friends and I modified. So essentially I could just place the controller in my lap and use my palms to push what would be the trigger buttons. The only thing to take note of is in the bottom right corner, you see the little cord running off the photo that says right trigger. That is connected to a button that I usually have in my mouth. So if you ever come here and I'm sitting there talking with my mouth full, that's why. I use that button to push the right trigger, and that's how I shoot the bow in this game. So yeah, that's kind of the quick and dirty version of what you need to know about me, I guess. I'm just trying to make a little positive corner of Twitch. I know it's a vast land out there, but I know if you're coming from 7 miles that good vibes is what you're looking for. So I appreciate Seven sharing you guys with me, and I'll do my best to take good care of you. We're playing Breath of the Wild, my first playthrough. It's honestly just a lot of me running back and forth, not knowing what I'm doing, but I am enjoying it. So thank you so much for stopping by. I did some raids, got some shinies from Bentley. Good person. Bentley is a good person, a very good person. Yeah, finally a TwitchCon I can attend. Silver, that's gonna be awesome. I loved TwitchCon 2019 San Diego. I would love to go to TwitchCon 2020 in San Diego. That is still a slight possibility, but kind of unlikely. I will most likely end up going. Ooh. So we're trying to catch crickets, you guys. So that little guy down there is a cricket. So we're gonna eat this. No, we're not. We're gonna eat this to increase our sneak. And then we're gonna sneak. We're gonna catch that cricket. I have to catch 10 crickets. God knows why. So some dude can try to get a girlfriend. That's the short of it. Listen how quiet I am now that I ate that food. Come here, cricket. We got one. It's a restless cricket. Yes. 9 more. Let's go. Saw the pictures on TSS. Nice. Yeah, it was great. It was really great. Yeah, I wish I had like 2 more days at TwitchCon when I was there, because it took me like 3 days to figure out like the best practice. So my advice to you, take it or leave it, would be Twitch will release a schedule of events. So like panels, discussions, gaming events. Definitely go through that. See what you want to attend, and attend as much as you can attend. It's not the networking event I kind of thought it was going to be. I was like, how many business cards do I need? I printed off business cards. It's like 250 might not be enough. There's so many people are going to be there. I made like 500 business cards. I think I gave out like 4. So, don't be so worried about that. I think business cards are probably still a good thing to have on you while you were there, but attending those panels was like the most the best opportunity for me to like meet other streamers and connect with them. And the ones that I did turned out to be they were great people. We connected, we like followed each other, we still hang out. It was a very good experience. But yeah, I thought it was going to be a lot more exchanging cards, handshaking, that kind of thing. But when you're in the convention center, it's just a bunch of socially awkward gamers, including myself, looking at the ground, not trying to make any eye contact or conversation. So yeah, just try to be as out there as you can, and meet as many people as you can, and attend as many Twitch events and things that they have going on there. At least Callus and IT Turtles. That would be great. I'd love that for you. I haven't even thought about that. Yeah, I mean, not necessarily, we're in the digital age, so Silverlink, you can easily be like, hey, just go on your phone and go to my channel. But business cards are kind of nice to just have on you, to include all your information, emails, and Twitch and YouTube. whatever it is that you want people to connect with you on. Chi, thank you for the Gerta. Elmac, you didn't miss anything. We caught a cricket. We caught one cricket. We need to catch many more. And I don't know what it's like. Just kind of random that I stumble upon them at this point. If you cut the grass, you'll see more. Really? Don't have to tell me twice. Call me groundskeeper Willie. I gotta imagine they're in the thicket here. I'm still sad Gert isn't going to TwitchCon. Elmac, I am sad too. I'm sad too. It is, create a QR code with your links and print it out. Yeah. Like, it's 2020 and I don't think I've ever read a QR code with my phone. Is that weird? Like, I don't have a QR code reader on my phone. I don't know. I think I missed something. I swear you do. I just spent like 10 minutes the other day catching a ton of crickets in the grass. Weird. Sad as that song request is on ice, yeah. Ooh. Rip, moment of silence for song request. Let's have a stream length moment of silence for song request. Mr. Ziller, what is going on? Welcome in. What is that? Come back! Jens, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the, it's a fairy, for the intro there. Bro, I just found out that QR readers are built right into your camera app. Nothing extra needed, really. Say what? Maybe the crickets don't like the wind. Maybe I'm out of cricket territory. Before I was just kind of walking around stumbling across them. Okay, I need to test. Whoa. Whoa. No. No, I'm not ready for that. No. How do I even kill a stone thing? Bombs? Oh, there was one. Oh, hey, it's a mini boss. Okay, that seemed to have zero effect. Why isn't that hurting it? Gee, thank you so much for the melons. You guys, I gotta think bombs and rocks are the perfect enemies, right? May I say? May I say? That's not hurting him at all. Somebody please explain. You have to hit the deposit thing on its back. Okay, that's why it's sparkling. Tall Asian person, welcome in. The games are going well. I can't say I really know what I'm doing, but I'm having a lot of fun. It's a pretty great Sunday. How are you doing today? I appreciate you stopping in again. We're just trying to yeet this bomb. Did I break his arm? Ouch. I don't think I have the proper skills for this. I just want to go back to my cricket gathering, my harmless cricket gathering ways. Crickets. Those crickets. Let's go. We hit the cricket honey hole, you guys. When it falls over, you can climb and smash the thing with your hammer. Okay. Easy for you guys to say. angry, boys.
Yup.
Let's go. Let's go. I saw some others fall off. Where'd they go? Yeah. Woo. Aqua, thank you so much for the assistance on that one. We got it. First mini boss down. Dr. Pins, what is going on? Welcome in. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. First global palindrome in 909 years, you guys. Let's go. No, 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 no. 02, 02, 2020. 2020, 02, 02. Let's go. My cricket phone sucks. Gee, you posted a dot something, you probably didn't have a space between a period and your next word. I thought it was a link. Sorry about Oh, I smoked that cricket. Sorry about that, Chi. Yeah, sometimes if you just don't put a space after a period, it thinks that you're trying to post a link. Dr. Pins, how are you this Sunday? Oh man, I was just thinking this morning, my Sunday could have had a whole different dynamic if my team wasn't just rotten. Oh well. That's how she goes. It's the way of the road. So, here I am, just watching without a dog in the fight. Got him. We're collecting crickets for those of you just joining us. I have a objective, a quest, if you will, to collect 10 restless crickets. So, that's where we're at. Who you rooting for today? Dr. Pins, I don't really have a dog in the fight, to be honest. Oh, there's one. I don't know. I'm like slightly, ever so slightly leaning towards the Chiefs. Just because I like that young man they have at quarterback. But if the 49ers win, boom. Bosa gets Defensive Rookie of the Year and a Super Bowl. Good for him. Good for him. Garoppolo gets a Super Bowl title without Brady. Good for him. So, yeah. Again, I'll be happy for either team if they win. My former boss is from Kansas City and is a big Chiefs fan also. So for her sake, I'd like to see her team win. Jubilee, yeah, my homie. Yeah, good dude. Yeah, I got a soft spot for him because everybody compares him to like, you know, a young Brett Favre, and that's my hero right there. So I give it up for Mahomes. The kid's got a cannon on him. He's fun to watch. He's just entertaining. He's got a good attitude. He's a good leader from everything I can see. So, I snuck in with 7 miles, so hello. Well, hello to you. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for sticking around with 7 and sneaking in. You don't have to sneak in. You're always... Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Boys. Just D-pad. That's my,
Yeah!
one
That was
complaint.
legitness. Yeah, it was.
Jubilee, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the crew. We're happy to have you. Of course, all the 7 Miles community is welcome here. So I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming in and deciding it's a nice enough place to maybe leave a follow. So thank you so much. Ooh, I like you already. Packers, yes. Yeah, I grew up not in Wisconsin, but near Wisconsin. Like 3.5 hours from Green Bay. And so a lot of people where I grew up are diehard Packer fans. And of course, my dad specifically, but my family are Packer fans. So I was born into it, you know. I had Packers baby clothes, so there was no other way for me. Yeah, so big Brett Favre fan. I mean, you know, he was the man when I was a wee child, so. Wish I was rooting for my team today. Ugh. A Youper, I bet. Yes. I'm from the Great White North. God's country, as they call it. Woo. Whoa, I caught him on the fly. All right, I gotta be close. I got 9. Okay, I need one more, you guys. One more cricket. One more cricket. And then that'll be our first quest we finished today. We did kill a mini boss with help, so that was good. Here's the bummer. I was off of work all week, sick with a head cold, and I couldn't play any. I guess I could have, but I didn't feel up to playing any games really. I didn't play any Nintendo Switch because I just didn't feel good sitting upright for an extended period of time. So I was just like laid back, watching Netflix and Amazon Prime, all those things. I got caught up on the Witcher series. I watched what's that show? The Outsider on HBO. That's a pretty good series. There's a new episode tonight, I believe. Let's see. I watched a couple movies on Amazon Prime. So, I mean, like, I was sick, so that sucked. I missed a bunch of work, so that was no good. But I did get caught up on some shows. All right, Gerta75 in chat. I'm heading off to bed. Have a great rest of your stream, and have fun watching, chat. Silverlink, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in. Enjoy TwitchCon. I'm sure we will talk before then, but I'm excited for you. I'm excited for the TwitchCon hype. So thank you for stopping in. Have a great evening, and have a great week if I don't talk to you. Let's go. It's February. Let's do it. You guys, we are in February, and it's going to be a short month. Next thing you know, it's March Madness. Then the Masters. Boom, summer. Oh, fairy, let's go, my first one. This fairy will fly from your pouch and heal all your wounds the moment you lose your last heart. Oh, really? So it's like a res, huh? So it only comes out when I die? That's neat. That's very handy. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I just slept a lot. I slept a lot all week. Bless my coworkers for picking up the slack for me. They were oh so gracious. So I got lots of thank yous to say when I go back to work tomorrow. Alright, we're gonna eat one more piece of stealth food. Let's see, this gives us 3.5 minutes. 4 minutes, 20 seconds. I want to find some bushiness. Don't cook the fairy. Noted. Noted. Will not throw the fairy in the fire pit. Got it. Alright, I'm just looking for some of those bigger bushes. Oh boy. You guys don't want to do this. Yeah, so I would have liked to play a lot more Zelda while I was sick, but that's what we want. We want these bushies. Oh, there was one right there. See if we can just spot one. You know what they say, when you see one, there's 11 you don't see. Get out of here. A dang old battle toad. Yes. Yes, it is a battle toad. Got him. Woo. Okay, we got our 10. So, but 7 was saying he collected a bunch too. So I'm thinking, you know, the more the merrier. As long as my stealth is still rolling. Oh goodness. Turn in our first quest of the day. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't slightly tempted. Hey, easy with that pitchfork. Get out of here. Slightly tempted to continue playing Celeste today. You guys, I'm hooked on that game. I'm loving that game. Even though, like, yesterday I tried my first set of B-sides.
Hey!
So hard. So hard. Very frustrating. But even after I was done, I was like, that was fun. Like, I still want to keep trying. So Celeste has a hold on me right now. Oh. Checking everyone out today too. Just check. The checking never stops. I got the goods.
Mama, I love you.
Bool, Mom, I love you. Bool, I was very well intentioned today. I woke up saying that I was going to get a Let's Go song command going, but then I got up later than I thought, and it was really nice out, so I went outside instead. Sorry, near future. It is on the list, Bool. It is on the list. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Appreciate you stopping in. I got the goods, Manny. Right, let's keep a lookout. Anybody looking before I hand them the goods? You have some restless crickets already? Wow, that was fast. I haven't even caught one yet. Well, let me see those restless crickets you caught. You really got them. I thought you were just messing with me. Okay, so, Yep, that's 10. Thanks, I'll take them. A little something for your troubles. 100 rupees? Oh man. Only 28.50 to go till we get our house. We need 3,000 rupees for a house, you guys. I'll take him to Prima and we'll have a date. Oh no, my stutter. Gift for my beloved. Complete. Weather was fantastic today. I'm glad we got to go out and enjoy it also. Take that where you can when you get it in February. Exactly. My mentality this morning was, I'll get all this done before the stream. There'll be plenty of 70-degree days in the future. But then I'm like, but will there be 70-degree days in early February? Not many. We're supposed to get snow tomorrow, so take it while you can get it. So I went and soaked it up a little bit. Not today. Yeah, exactly. So the stream is ending. I had to do something. Justin, we'll be going for a while, probably maybe a couple hours. Was 50 here today. I went out and chipped ice in a t-shirt. Nice, gents. Yeah. Doesn't that, it's just rejuvenating, isn't it? Like, oh yeah, spring. That's what that's like. You know, we're not out of the woods yet as far as winter's concerned, but it's just nice to get a glimpse of nice days to come. So thank you, Colorado, for the reminder. Very kind of you. All right, you guys, we got a quest line done. Let's go. Let's see, adventure log. So Akala Ancient Tech Lab. We don't have that area opened up yet. We can't be a homeowner yet because we don't have 3,000 rupees. Just what are these ancient components and who is Robbie? I have to ask Pure. So maybe I need to go talk to Pure again. She's further up the hill, I believe. Meanwhile, over here we had a snowstorm to start today. Oh man, Aquace, I'm sorry to hear that. Like I said, we're supposed to get snow tomorrow and then have 0 degrees Tuesday into Wednesday, so I truly love this game. Yeah, Justin, I believe it because I've only played a little bit and I'm loving this game. So, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy watching me stream this game. I was like, feels good. And said, oh no, coronavirus, I better go back inside. Yeah, for real. It's like, is that other human beings? I better evade them and go back inside. Did they upgrade the graphics on Celeste? Madeline looks like a little different today. And when did she get a huge X? I know, Troy. First of all, thank you so much for stopping in, my man. Hope you are well. But I was just saying that I was so tempted to continue B-side attempts today. But I'm in love with this game too, so I want to keep going. My Sunday is going well, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I woke up not feeling great again. But once I got up and showered and got moving around again, and medicated, now I feel a little bit better. But yeah, it's just kind of crummy feeling this morning. That congestion is just rocking my world. Oh well. Oh, I could have fast traveled here, but hey, you. Something on your mind? Robbie is my subordinate. There, I said it. I think he's still up on the edge of Akala researching Guardians. Haven't seen him in 100 years though, so who knows? Yeah, Breath of the Wild is a good one for sure. Hey, at least I can blame this virus on being an introvert. Yeah, there's a meme. I put a meme in the Discord that was like, you know, the Robert Downey Jr. Coronavirus is whatever contracted by human interaction. And gamers are like, oh, thank God I don't have to worry about that. And medicated. That's how I operate. Yeah, I'm like not typically one for like pharmaceuticals at all. I typically like try to just kill everything with eating good and drinking plenty of water. But yeah, sometimes you just need those meds. Like I've been using like Afrin spray at night to just clear my sinuses. And like without that, I would be having rough nights of sleep. So, yeah, sometimes you need modern medicine. I'm glad you asked. If you bring me some ancient materials, I'll power up your ruins. You'll need 3 ancient screws to power up your Sheikah sensor. You'll need 3 ancient shafts to power up your remote bombs. You'll need 3 ancient cores to power up your stasis. If we're on the same page, stop staring at me. Hurry up and bring me some ancient materials. Now then, in exchange for those ancient materials, I'll power up a rune of your Sheikah slate. So, which rune do you want to power up? I don't know. Let's do the sensor. 3 ancient screws. 3 ancient screws and a cute snap. Here I go. Tempted to add that as a quote. Sometimes you need modern medicine. Quote 71, don't smoke crack. The timing, Gerta, is full of good advice this weekend. Yeah. Oh man, that was perfect timing, Bull. Yes, sometimes you need modern medicine, but don't smoke crack. Hooray then, Sheikah sensor upgrade underway. Guidance stone lock removed. Now, let's do this thing. Sheikah slate authenticated, enhancing Sheikah's sensor. Oh. Bloop. let's see. If your sensor has been augmented to search for things other than shrines, it will react when you are close to the thing you have set it to look for. Head in the direction of where the reaction is strongest, and you should be able to find the thing you are looking for. Okay, so now it won't just tell me shrines. I can have it point out other things, it sounds like. Okay, gotta go making deer chili for the game. All right, Jubilee, thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you for the follow. Appreciate you deciding to join our community here. Have a wonderful Super Bowl. Enjoy the food. It sounds like it's gonna be delicious. So yeah, have a great evening, and thank you again so much. I appreciate it. Sheikah sensor upgrade complete. Yahoo! My little gun and stone did the trick. Hee hee. Oh, the Sheikah sensor plus? I really want to see it. Yes, quite. So if you don't mind, how about showing Simon that spiffy Sheikah sensor plus later? We'll do. So let me check the inventory here. Oh, we do have shaft. So we have shaft, screws. Oh, that's a shaft. What's this? A spring. Oh no, we need one more ancient shaft. Ancient gear.
Oh! Mm. Oh.
You know, the necessary. Thought I could fool her, you guys. Thought I could fool her. I really can't wait for the sequel of Breath of the Wild to come out. Yeah, I was also just thinking that. I have to get through this first though. I'm almost as excited as I am about Animal Crossing, or as close to as any game could come anyway. Yeah, Bool's got me on this hype train to Animal Crossing. What else did I... Hi. Hold on a second. I watched one of my streamer friends play a game last night, and I'm going to tell you what it's called. Let's see if I can find it. Ni no Kuni. This game, Ni no Kuni, and it has some it's like the title's longer than that, but the main title is Ni no Kuni, Ninokuni, and it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It has like a Pokemon vibe to it, but it's an adventure game too. It looked really awesome, and I don't know if that's just for PC or if they make that for the Switch also. But I was kind of sold on it just watching her play it for like 45 minutes. With that, you can sense things that you're captured with your camera. Explaining won't do it justice. Why not learn by trying? Let's give it a shot, so to speak. Let's see here. First, go take a picture of a sun shroom with a camera. There's one behind the lab. Yeah, so anyway, that game looked kind of interesting to me. So I might look into that. But then yeah, Animal Crossing in March, right? And then also Ori and the Will of the Wisps in March. Oh my goodness, I gotta not be taking days off work. I need to go back to work and start saving so I can buy all these dang games.
Oh.
Ah, were you able to take a picture of the sun shroom? Yes, I was. Let me confirm.
Oh.
Seems you got a picture of a sun shroom. Excellent. Next, open your Hyrule compendium and tune the sensor to your picture of the sun shroom. Sheikah Sensor Plus will then be able to sense the sun shrooms. If you mind bringing me 3 sun shrooms. Okay, so album. Uh-oh. The hype is real. The hype is real right now. Target with sensor. Cool. Cook it with monster parts for speed boosting elixir. So, blood. They said down in the forest. Okay. All right. Retsam Forest. Oh, here we go. You guys, if you are new here and you're enjoying me wander aimlessly, consider hitting that follow button. We are on every Saturday and Sunday afternoon. We try to get on during the week. If not Wednesday night, then typically Friday night. And the best places to keep up with the happenings on the stream are both my Twitter and Instagram. And if you really want to know, the Discord. The Discord is the place. Promo time. Promo time. Everybody get water who knows this spiel. Yeah, you guys, you should really consider joining the Discord. We're a small, fun community, growing and just supporting each other. So you don't have to know anybody in the Discord. You don't have to know me. You don't have to know anybody in the chat. This is your open invitation to come on in, check it out, get to know some people. So please consider joining the Discord. Jump in there. I'm sure some folks will say hello, welcome. You don't have to say anything. We enjoy lurkers here, so if you're lurking in chat, feel free to lurk in the Discord. It's just a great place. That's like where I'm most active. So if you want to learn things about the stream and get to know me outside of the stream, then that's a great place to do it. But I'm also, again, on Twitter and Instagram. So feel free to follow me there too. I love to connect with you guys and see what you're up to in your everyday lives, and like every single one of your posts. So yeah, spiel over, but I do appreciate you being here. We're the funnest. We are the most funnest, Bool. We really are. We have a good time. Mushroom country, folks. Keep your eyes peeled for sun shrooms. There they are. You guys hear that bird? I'm considering some Gerta75 black bean burgers tonight. Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. So, Gerta and Deep Dish went skiing this weekend, and so, she left me with some grub before she left. And I've been eating pasta for like the last 3 days. And I'm very thankful for having food prepared for me, but I'm pasta to my eyeballs, you guys. I'm ready for a black bean burger. Yeah, Bool, that sounds like an excellent. Well, it's funny. So, we had our Impossible Whopper discussion last night. So I was playing games with my my childhood buddy, my good friend, and he is a cross country skier and a long distance runner, and he's been talking about going more plant-based in the recent, month or so. And so I was just like asking him, he's like, oh, he had a race this weekend, a ski race, and he's like, it went well, but I am getting old. Like, I can feel it. I'm like, well, when you become a full-blown plant-based athlete, your recovery will be insane, and you'll be back out there with the kids. And he so then we got on the discussion of like how he has been eating more plant-based, and he went to this event and they had like normal food there, but he's like, oh, they had a vegan option. They had like a quinoa bowl and avocado, and it was delicious, blah blah blah. He's like, and then tonight I had Impossible Whopper for dinner. And I was like, oh man, the Impossible Whopper hype on the stream is for real. He's like, yeah, they're pretty decent. And he was saying there's actually a couple other restaurants in town that serve Impossible burgers, which I was really surprised with, because it's like, podunk, middle of nowhere town in Michigan, and for them to be on the trend of plant-based options at local restaurants was like pretty surprising to me, but good on them. So yeah, he's definitely an Impossible Whopper fan. You love to see it, you really do. And it's great for him, because he's just starting to transition into eating that way. So it's good that he has those options, because it's hard. When you've eaten one way your entire life, and now you got to come up with like new meals and like ingredients you've never heard of. It is hard to like start from scratch, but it's a good transition meal. So I was happy for him. Oh, let's see. I don't need to be plant-based. The food I eat is I did just see that Joe Rogan made a post about going all of January on a carnivore diet, which I'm guessing is just like lots of meat. And he was saying like he hasn't felt that good in a long time, and he has like an autoimmune disorder that like seemed to improve over the last month. So who's to say? You just gotta listen to your body. Whatever your body is telling you and what seems to work for you is what's best. So there is no right, there's no globally right diet. It's just what's right for you, I think. We've been seeing them more and more. We even had one at the airport place called Lynx. They had hot dogs, burger, and Impossible burger option. Nice. The selection of plant-based meat and stuff at the grocery store is growing. Color tuning shop. And Dunkin' Donuts has it now. Hardee's, KFC. Everybody's getting on board. The grocery store selection is amazing now. And I'm in Alabama. Imagine the big city. I can't even. Oh my goodness. It was interesting to see plant-based eggs and plant-based sour cream at this store. I just had some plant-based sour cream actually. I had like I can't think of what you would call it. But it's like noodles and gravy kind of with onions and mushrooms, and normally it would have like beef tips in it. But Gerta75's made it with without the beef tips, obviously, and then vegan sour cream. And it's really good. Like, I don't know what vegan sour cream is like just plain, but it was good in that dish. So I had some vegan cream cheese recently, and it was a different brand than I normally get, and it was like a coconut milk based product, and it was all right. It was pretty bland and like nothing special to me. Like, it had the consistency. It tasted a little sweet to me, but it was okay. So yeah, they're coming along just fine. For a while I was like on a quick kick. I found this place out of Boulder, Colorado that makes like vegan cheese products. So we could get like nacho cheese, like, and it comes in kind of like a cream cheese container, like a plastic Philly cream cheese container, but it's like nacho cheese, so it's like it's kind of like runnier or whatever. But we were making like cheesy gordita crunch, kind of, where it's like a round hard shell and then a soft shell wrapped around it, and you have like cheese and baked beans and typically like taco meat and all your taco ingredients inside there, and then you like pan fry it or sear it. I found that nacho cheese and I was like eating those like weekly, and then that was getting out of hand, so we laid off of that. But that was a pretty good option too. Like, super tasty, super tasty. I'm even more hungry now. I can't imagine eggs, but I do use flax eggs a lot in baking. And black bean burgers. Nice. I haven't added the flax eggs in there for like a binder. First place I ate vegan was in Boulder. Had a burger, chili cheese fries, and ice cream. Oh man. What was your overall impression, Tune? I think we talked about this when we went out to eat. You thought it was like decent. Favorite restaurant in Chicago so far is Bad Hunter. It's all about vegan and veggies forward. Nice. Also, Molly's vegan cupcakes. Sweet Lord, I'm gonna gain weight. Yeah, update your profile pictures now, Boole. Make sure they're up to date. Make sure they're up to date now. Yeah, I showed somebody a picture of me from 2 summers ago, not last summer, but this summer before. And they're like, oh, you're so much thinner. I was like, what the heck's that supposed to mean? So your boy's got to cut back on the junk food. Time to get that beach bod going again. It was funny because when I initially got out of the hospital, I was like so thin, like skin and bone thin, and so they're just like, eat what you want, as much as you want, whatever you can get in this kid. Make sure he eats it, and so that was a good time because I could just, you know, munch recklessly. But I think I'm finally starting to get back to a balance point. So, Edgar, welcome in. How are you doing?
Go, Pack, go!
Are you excited for the Super Bowl? I am excited. We've got a lot of Niners fans going on here, Edgar. I'm excited just for hoping that it's a good game. I'm sad that my team is not in participating. I'm kind of sad that, you know, well, not really. I mean, it is the end of the NFL season, and that's kind of a bummer, but my team is out, so it's like, let's get it over with. The XFL will be starting this month, though. I'm kind of curious to see how that develops. And yeah, but as long as it's a good game, it should be good. There's yeah, you know, Super Bowl commercials and things like that to look forward to. Halftime show, we can judge and critique other people that put a lot of time and effort into something. So it's always good to look forward to that too. But yeah, it is a carefree Sunday for me, Edgar. What's your team? I'm a Packers fan, Edgar. Yeah, so unfortunately we lost to the 49ers. So that would be another reason I'd root for the 49ers, is because it's always nice to be like, well, at least the team that beat us won it all, right? You know, that's a good argument to have. But let's go Lions. Trent, what is going on? Let's go Lions. Seriously, every year I'm like, you know what? I want the Lions to go 14-2 and only lose to the Packers. But every year the Lions just lions their way to 8-8 or 6-10. Break my heart. You know, as a kid from Michigan, I'm closer to Green Bay than I was to Detroit. So lots of Packer fans where I'm at, and just the simple fact that the Packers were winning a lot, you know. I give a lot of credit to Lions fans. Like, you know, they love Michigan, they love the Lions, win or lose, but I want them to get a championship. Holy moly, like, you know, if they did end up winning the NFC North and beating the Packers and going to a Super Bowl, I would not be sad about it. I would be like, all right, let's go Lions. But of course, during the season when they play each other twice a year, I'm rooting for the green and gold, but I never want to see them like blow the Lions out. And we never do. We always struggle against the Lions. Like they're always like a good team, but can't seem to like put it together, or they're like injury ridden. Ugh. Poor Lions. I'm always like, that's my number 2 team. They never disappoint by always disappointing. I was a Bengals fan for 40 years. So yeah, Dr. Pins knows. Same thing. Am I the only Patriots fan here? Justin, I don't think so. Like, I've been saying for a few years now that the Patriots are my AFC team. And that was mostly because I was like a Tom Brady fan. I don't necessarily like the organization. And not because of like the headline stuff, like, you know, Deflategate and all that. Like, I get it. A lot of teams are doing those same things, and the Patriots are just getting caught doing those things. Because there's a big magnifying glass on the team that always wins. So I get the logistics of all that. You know, you make an example of the number ones, and that trickles down and tells, you know, everybody else that nobody's above the law. But, you know, I like dudes that are like, have strong work ethic, are, you know, leaders and winners. That's just me. I like LeBron James. I like Tom Brady. I like those dudes. So it's just like, you can't discredit what he's done for football. We're never gonna see a dynasty like that again. I mean, it's ridiculous. 6 Super Bowls, not gonna happen again in our lifetime. I'd be very surprised if another team was able to put that together, especially nowadays where like you win a championship and other teams just offer your best players all kinds of money to come play for them. It's too hard to do it consistently like that. So I give the Patriots a lot of credit, but again, if it's Packers Patriots, go Pack go. I hope we beat them by 1 million. So it is what it is. I used to be an Eagles fan for 2 years. Now I like the Patriots. Yeah, the Eagles are great too. I really got behind them too for their Super Bowl run. Like, way to go, Philly. We're cheering for the Niners because they have baby Brady. Yeah, that's what I'm excited for. If they win, that would be great for Garoppolo to like win one on his own, you know, without Tom. Because I'm sure that there's got to be people talking like, oh, Garoppolo's only good because he trained behind Brady and like Brady carried him to Super Bowl rings, blah, 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 blah. But for him to do it on his own, and especially after like playing so well last year and then tearing his ACL and being gone for the season, then to come back and win a Super Bowl, that'd be pretty awesome. So yeah, go Garoppolo, but then again, go Mahomes. And that is why Gerta can't stand me. No, I mean, I don't have anything against the Broncos really either. I live in Denver, so I'm surrounded by Broncos fans. I'm salty that the Broncos beat my Packers when I could have seen a mini dynasty myself and saw back-to-back Super Bowls. I'm not a big fan of John Elway. I didn't like him for like beating my team when I was a kid, and then when I became an adult and like put that aside, I've like just heard from people that have like had real life interactions with him that he's not that pleasant of a person, and I don't like that. I like people that treat everybody the same, and I've heard that he kind of puts his nose up to people, so not a big Elway fan myself. So otherwise, I've got nothing against the Broncos. I was definitely rooting for them at Super Bowl 50. I like Peyton Manning though too, so I was big on them. So much people in my school hate Patriots and Tom Brady. Yeah, that's like, I think a lot of people just hate him because they win, and that's such a dumb thing for me. Like, oh, you hate him because he works hard and like is a master of his craft. Okay, whatever. I live in Alabama. I feel you. I literally have to hide that we are Pats fans. My coworkers hate Tom Brady. Yeah, so many people I know are like, forget Brady as long as he loses. I'm like, but that's why I like love when he wins. Like, it meant like more to me when he was like would win another title, you know, because everybody's like, I hope the Patriots get stomped, and then they just win another one, and Tom's like, where will I put my 6th ring? How will I size that ring? Because I already have one on every single finger on one hand. I'll tell you who I love, Gerta. Aaron Rodgers. Hate him because they win. Yeah. In tennis, it's the same. A lot of people hate Djokovic. Yeah. That's so silly. I mean, like, I don't know. That's such a weird mentality to have. It's a loser mentality. I hate to say it, but it's a loser mentality. I see you brought the sun shrooms. Okay, now please hand over 3 of them. You got it, sir. Oh! Here you go. Hardy truffles. This rare mushroom has a rich thing. Cook it before eating to temporarily increase your maximum hearts. Nice. So was the Sheikah Sensor Plus? to your liking? Oh yes, I just remember there was something else I want to talk to you about. Stop by when you have time to talk. Well, this seems like a perfect time to talk. Oh. Ah, Link. I've got some news that should be music to your ears. I found a way to help you search for new objects using the Sheikah Sensor Plus. Please feel free to show your excitement anyways. As I was conducting my research, I found that there were still some pictures of the past left on the guidance stone. If you add those pictures to the Hyrule compendium, you can search for those subjects with the Sheikah Sensor Plus. Is it hard? Hard? No, not at all. The Sheikah Sensor has been powered up to the Sheikah Sensor Plus. Huh? It can now access a picture registered in your compendium, allowing you to search for the subject of that picture. I trust you now see the benefit of adding pictures to your compendium. Makes it much easier to search for items you need, reducing one more burden you face in your travels. Shall I explain it all once more? I'm good. Oh. Now then, go ahead and place your Sheikah Slate on the guidance stone. I don't normally like to let people use my guidance stone for free, but kind of want to see what'll happen. So just this once, I'll let it pass. Well, you heard her. You go and use the Sheikah Slate over there. Oh, thank you. Let's go ahead and turn on the guidance stone. Snap! Aaron Rodgers is a bad man. Yeah. Ugh, I miss 2010 and 11 Aaron Rodgers. Kind of what I miss. I think the thing with Rodgers, and I don't know this, but like I've kind of gotten a vibe, like reading articles, that he had a situation where like the Super Bowl was like his holy grail, and so he thought like, if I make it in college football, then that's where that's what'll make me happy. That's what'll earn the respect. If I make it to the NFL, then that's gonna be the next notch in my belt. That's what's gonna bring me happiness. If I win a Super Bowl, that's what's gonna. And then I think he won a Super Bowl and was like, well, now what? I've done everything, and I don't think he's been the same since, unfortunately. Which I totally understand. Like, I get it. So many people get that, like people get like rich and famous, whether they be actors or musicians or anything, they like, as long as I like get signed, if I get that deal, if I sell those albums, if I go platinum, then I'll be, that's going to be like when life is great. And then they make $100 million and they're like, okay. After you win one, why not win 5 more? Yeah, exactly. That's what you want the mentality to be. But I think he's just so like he started a record label, Aaron Rodgers, like after he won the Super Bowl. He had a bunch of money and he started a record label because he's like interested in music. So I think he just has like other interests outside of football. And he's even said before, like, football doesn't define me, which is like obviously a sentiment of several athletes. But yeah, I just don't think he has the passion for winning. I think he's too focused on his stats and things like that. It's just weird. Like, he has like the best passer rating, but then he also has like the most throwaways, so he'll just like toss it away. You can restore transferring pictures, so be careful of overwriting it. You can fill in open slots by taking pictures with the camera or using the guidance stone. And it won't be free from now on either. Keeping a lab like this running has expenses, Yeah, what she said. All right, nice. False. I just looked up Aaron Rodgers in the dictionary. All it said was football. Okay, well, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. All right, so you guys don't get me talking about my team anymore. I'm sad, all right? I'm sad. We need ancient materials. So there are 4 divine beasts that must be freed. The divine beasts. Okay. So I gotta find these guys, huh? Captured memories. Huh. So we need we need to go here to see the how many plant-based pizza burritos are you having for the game, Toonie? I wish. I gotta scoop some up. Quick and 8, what is going on? I get Zelda. I got Zelda Link's Awakening yesterday, and I get Zelda Breath of the Wild tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I have both of those games. Link's Awakening is tough. It's tough because it's based on an old game, and they do not give you clues. They do not give you clues. If you can beat that game without any guides, props to you. Props to you. Quick, and thank you so much for stopping in. Happy Sunday. Yeah, Breath of the Wild is a great game. You're gonna really enjoy it. That's exciting that you're gonna be picking it up soon. So I gotta go up in the snow, you guys, but I'm not prepared for the cold. So I gotta try to figure out where I can get more red hot chili peppers. Some more Californication, if you will. Monkey Fuzzle. This game goes hard. What is going on, Monkey? How you doing? Appreciate you swinging in. We're gonna head northwest to Carico Village. I think that's where we want to go. No. I watch YouTube. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Quicken. I'm right there with you. I need my handheld at all times. That's why I stream, so you guys can come in here and help me. Maddie T, thank you so much for the mama. PCP, hold it down. Maddie T, how's it going, man? You ready for those chefs? Those Kansas City Chiefs? Chief, which can sometimes be confused for chef when it's spelled. Chefs versus the gold diggers. I ain't saying that they're gold diggers. They ain't messing with no broke Matty T's. So, get back to work. Matty T, get back to work. What is this? Oh no. I don't have any arrows. Crud. I got some mac and cheese to eat while the Super Bowl's going on. Nice. Maddie, we gotta schedule some Terraria, dude. Right, I'm gonna mark this on the map. real quick because I'll come back here. We'll put a bow on it. Put a bow on that thing, right? Am I right, you guys? Right? Everyone else is welcome to join too. Yes. You guys, if you have Terraria on Steam, let's play Terraria. Maddie Key and I don't know much about the game, but we want to learn about the game. So, if you know, teach us. We'd love to have you. Just hit me up in whispers, or you could hit me in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, you should join the Discord. It'd be a great place for you to contact me. This is your invitation. That's what I need to do, is make a Discord invite. Like an actual invitation. I better jot that down. You are cordially invited to join Division Crew Gaming. That reminds me too, I've got some Division Crew swag to share with you guys. I'll post in the Discord after the stream. Joining the Discord is a 200 IQ move. It really is. It really is. My axe is badly damaged, so we should get off of it. Jake the boss, how you doing? Never met a Jake I didn't like. What is good? Happy Sunday, Jake. Like a boss. Pour my coffee like a boss. Cutler? That's a J. Was it short for Jason? Do you think that was short for Jason? Or is it just J?
Best tackler I've seen since Joe Montana.
Joe Montana was a quarterback, you idiot.
Enjoy it now.
I said Joe Montana.
It's all good. Enjoy it now, you guys. Niners is going. How do I target? Oh my goodness. Forgot how to target it. Oh yeah. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing very well, Jake. Thank you so much for asking. Good. Glad to hear you are also well. Yes, I'm having a great Sunday. Recovering a little bit from a head cold, but other than that, doing fine. Making a little bit of progress in Zelda. Not much progress, but a wee bit, but having fun doing it regardless. So it's been a great Sunday. I appreciate you stopping in, Jake. Roasted acorns. Roasted acorns. Hank too. I've not heard the edited version of that. Super Bowl starts in 20 minutes. Yeah, that's correct. That is correct. Super Bowl I will still be streaming during kickoff, so if you guys have to leave to watch the Super Bowl, I completely understand that. I got a little bit later start than I was initially planning on, but exclamation Browns. Oof. Please don't go. What is this? You have 10 minutes of my time, Gerta. All right, Elmac, we'll make the most of it. Wait, I'm not doing that good. I'm writing a 5-paragraph essay for language arts and not watching the Super Bowl. Jake, why'd you put off the essay till Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday? You knew that this was gonna happen. You're following in my footsteps of procrastinating and not getting your homework done on Saturday before the Super Bowl. I hope it goes well. Jake, 5 paragraphs really isn't that bad. Once you get rolling on it, you should knock it out pretty quick. So I appreciate you stopping in to say hello. I hope your essay goes quickly, swiftly, and quickly. Don't worry, they'll have that Super Bowl recorded. You won't miss much. You won't miss much. When do we get the Gerta75's calling the Super Bowl play-by-play and color commentary? Is that next year? I would totally watch that. Yeah, well, you know what? We're in discussions with Roger Goodell in the NFL right now. I can't promise anything for next year, but we'll see what we can do. I'm gonna get back to work. Okay, bye. All right, Jake, thank you so much again for stopping in. Good luck to you. Have a great week, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Hopefully Wednesday night. Probably Friday this week, you guys. I've got another appointment to get my my new chair further adjusted. I knew it wasn't gonna be ready. I got a new chair on Friday, and of course there's like parts and pieces missing. What a mess. Link the bees. Actually, I gotta get a better habit of this. Got 30-inch wheels on that bad boy? Chromed out? No, it's black on slate black. It's murdered. It's murdered out. Yes, let's replace that picture because this one is definitely better. Yeah, Troy, they see me rolling. They hate me. Trolling. They try to catch me riding dirty. Kiss. Kiss, oh my goodness. We're being attacked by bees, Kiss. Kiss, what is going on? Welcome in, Kyrix. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 10 months. 2 whole hands. Oh my goodness, Kiss. Thank you so much for the 10 months. VBB, what is going on? I'm sorry, we were just slapping around your ancestors there, the honeybee BBs. Toonie, thank you for the shout out to Kiss. You guys, if what were you playing? Beat Saber, yeah. You've been killing that lately, Kiss. You guys, if you don't know Kiss It Better, she's a fine lady. You should definitely go check out her stream, give her a follow. She got VR later last year. She's been playing Beat Saber. That game looks like a ton of fun. And like a hella workout. Like I would be sucking wind after one. I don't know how you can stream that. I'd be like dying. I'd be dying playing that. Toonie singing. Yes, we got Toonie in here singing it, you guys. I am dead. Yeah, that's great. Cause that's great. It's like games and exercise. Let's go. Let's go. And it's like good tunes too. Man, it's a good time. You guys, if you're coming in with Kiss It Better and you don't know who I am, I'm Gerta75. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. I stream every weekend, Saturday and Sunday afternoon. I try to get a stream in during the week, typically Wednesday evening, but more and more it's been pushed to Friday because of work. I'm a full-time engineer, so I do work Monday through Friday. I stay pretty busy with that. Let's see, one thing you should know about me. I suffered a spinal cord injury when I was 19 years old, so I don't have very good use of my hands. So when you came in, I don't know if I was using it when you came in, but this is the controller I use. My friends and I created it. I actually created it the first time on a 360 controller. This is an Xbox One that I'm currently using. And in the bottom, you can see the right trigger is a wire that goes off the screen. It comes up to my mouth, and that's how I push the right trigger in the controller. So I use my palms to push the left bumper, right bumper, left trigger there. And yeah, that's how I play. I just lay the controller in my lap. That's how I'm playing this game here on the Switch. Breath of the Wild, and that's how I play most of the games, all the games that I play on Switch. So yeah, if you come in and you see something in my mouth, feel free to ask about it first of all, but yeah, that's what's going on there. So I hope you all are well. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend, a good Sunday. If you're interested in the footballs, I hope you have a very happy Super Bowl. That's going to be kicking off here in like 15 minutes. So if you have to run because of the Super Bowl, I totally understand. I will be missing the opening kickoff. I don't have a dog in the fight in this game, so I'm not too eager to get out there and watch some other teams win it. But we will get to the Super Bowl eventually. Are you playing with it currently? Yes. Edgar, yes, I'm using it. So I was going to adapt a regular Switch controller. I bought one of those 8-bit those SN30 Pros, and I was gonna adapt that just like my Xbox One. But then a friend of mine, Steve-O TVR, who hangs out in the stream, he uses this device that allows you to connect an Xbox or PlayStation controller to the Switch. And so I bought like a $18 adapter off Amazon and plugged it in, updated the firmware, and good to go. I'm using my Xbox controller on the Nintendo Switch, so it works out well. I remember I built a Nintendo Labo robot kit, and it tells you how much calories you have burned and tells you your overall workout speed. So I suppose that's a video game and exercise too. Yeah, definitely. Wiz, what is going on? Welcome in. Greetings. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. I was gonna ask you how you configured the Switch. Yeah, isn't that was super convenient because it is a lot of work and kind of like a roll of the dice to break into a brand new like $60 controller and start fiddling and soldering in there. So it was nice that I was able to just buy a cheap adapter, fairly cheap adapter, and use the controller that I had. So shout out to that company. Forget what they're called, but it's just like if you just search like Xbox to Switch adapter on Amazon, it'll come up. It's like in the $15 to $20 range. There's a few different ones, so I just like read the reviews and people are like, yeah, it works great, so I bought it. Has anyone ever said you sound like Dan Giesling? I don't know who Dan Giesling is. Let's do a quick Google. Let's do a quick Googles. See who Dan Giesling is. If he's super handsome, then yes, I've been told that. If not, then no. That's currently what I'm basing it off. American television personality. YouTube personality who appeared in Big Brother 10, which he won. He is also runner-up for Big Brother 14. He's considered to be one of the greatest Big Brother players ever. Oh, he has a YouTube channel? We play games like Escape from Tarkov, Star Citizen. Is this the same guy? It is.
Best hacker I've seen since Joe Montana.
It looks like the same guy.
Montana was a quarterback, you idiot.
I said Joe Montana.
Wow, he's on Big Brother and he's a streamer. All right then. Well, I will check that out. But no, nobody's told me that. I am a little bit congested. I'm like recovering from a head cold right now. So maybe this isn't what I always sound like. I feel like I'm a bit nasally, more nasally than I typically am. But I actually know him more from YouTube and Twitch. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely check him out. I remember when he was on Big Brother. He was good. All right, fam, I'll catch you later. Going to miss that command. LMAC, good luck to you and your 49ers, man. May the best team win. Have an excellent evening. Enjoy the game. Hopefully you have good food, good people around. And, yeah, go Niners, man. Go Niners. Hands over the vapor rub, yeah. Yes, I've been just going through that tub, slathering that vapor rub on. Oh my goodness.
Yeah! That was legitness.
Yeah.
VBB, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the crew. We're so happy to have you. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. And thank you for the tip on Dan Giesling, YouTube streamer. No, Twitch streamer and YouTube content creator. I will definitely be checking him out for sure. So much fun to watch and just generally a good dude. Nice. That's what I'm all about. That's what I try to be, as good as a dude as I can. You know, I want people to be as comfortable as possible here. Have a good time. There's a lot of, you know, stress and negativity out in the world. So if I can provide a couple hours of respite from that and just create a little community of positive folks, then you know, that's the very least I can provide. So that's what we're shooting for here. And VBB, thank you again for the follow. It really does mean a lot to me. We have Gerta on our side. Let's go. LMAC, yes, I'm with you. I'm with the Chiefs also. Go football. Go competitive football. Let's go. Let's have a good game. And let's see. You know, some teams, somebody's going to be real sad today. And that kind of makes me feel bad. But somebody's going to be real excited. And so I'm excited for those folks too. It's going to be, it should be a great game. I'm excited to get into it. We're going to play for a bit longer, probably another hour. And then I'll catch the end of the first half and halftime. See me some J-Lo and Shakira. Hopefully Will Smith comes out and does Welcome to Miami. And then we'll watch a second half of competitive football too. All right, so let's see. What are we doing right now? We are headed back to... Kakariko Village. I don't know why, really. I don't really have a purpose. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it for now and see what turns up. I'm very new to this game. This is my first playthrough. So I'm kind of just shooting from the hip here. So I do allow backseat gaming. Please. If you've got any tips or tricks for me, I'd love to hear it. I do know I have to search these bad boys. But yeah, it's been a lot of wandering. Oh, nice. We got our third ancient shaft. Great. So we can upgrade our magnesis, I believe. Next time we're back in town. You just missed the Top Gun commercial, Gerta. How dare you? Bro. I'm dead. Toonie, they're all gonna be on YouTube. That's how the internet works these days, man. I'm gonna get an update of everything that I missed. I don't know how to kill those things. I'm dead. The range on that thing is insane. I forget how we did I use bombs to kill that thing before? One day maybe you'll face a guardian head up. I was planning on it, Toonie. Can you please not? Alright, hold on. We gotta eat. We gotta eat something, fam. We're hurting. You can parry the laser. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have to target the enemy. I gotta figure out how to do that again. And then do I do that with my shield? Oh my goodness. I'm a noob. Forget how I target enemies. Come on, let's go to the... Okay. Throw weapon, use focus. Okay. Oh my god, I had a fairy. I forgot I had a fairy. Golly, I thought I was dead the first time. Why didn't my shield come out? I'm so bad at this game. Okay, we'll figure this out. We're gonna figure this out. We face a problem, we attack it head on. That's what we do. All right. I forget how to parry. Do you just swing right when it shoots? Woof, you guys. Woof. You block and press A at the right time. Okay. So many ancient screws. Ancient screws. Ancient spring. Do I need to have a special shield for that? Because mine's just getting disintegrated. Yikes. All right. Try this again. Maybe this is a better shield. Alright, so it's all about timing. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Thank you guys. The champ is here! Champ is here. Just want to make sure I gather all of this.
Yeah! That was legitness.
Yeah, it was.
Verpus, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the crew. Happy Sunday, Verpus. Appreciate it. Appreciate the follow. Hope you're doing well. Okay. I just want to make sure we gather all the ancient material we can. Ancient screw. Ancient shaft. Nice. Alright. Well, that's good too. We beat that mini boss today. And we got one of those bad boys. I think I got one more sneak meal. It's just a horde. I'm gonna take my horse to the Hyrule stables, gonna ride till I can't no more.
Ho ho.
We tamed a beast.
Ho ho.
Come on. Be friendly now. Get out here, Chulu jellies. Oh, easy
Ho
now.
ho. Ho ho.
Who do I talk to park a horse? Can I just ride her right into the... Hey!
Ho ho.
Hi. Welcome to my stable. We deal in all things horse related. We also double as an inn. Huh, I haven't seen your face before. You know about the stable system? I do not. Then allow me to explain. Please do. You can board your horse companions with us and then summon them as you please from our network of stables. You may come across wild horses during your travels. If you catch one, ride it here and register it. It'll become your horse companion. One person can board up to 5 horses, and you're able to swap horses in and out as you please. You know how to catch a wild horse? I do know how. I've done that. Oh, pardon me. Let me start over. Welcome to our stable. If you come with a wild horse, you can register with us. Or if you want to stay for a rest, please head to the counter inside. Like to register a horse. Gotcha. Not a problem. Fee also gets you locally made saddle and bridle with your horse. The fee is 20 rupees, yes.
Oh.
Thanks. Well, thank you, sir. Tasserin. You guys, we gotta name our horse. My goodness. So, I'm gonna name this first one, alright? I played Red Dead Redemption 2 later in 2018 when it came out on Xbox. And I had a horse in there named Kevin. I later found out after naming my horse that Kevin was a girl. So I had Kevin the female horse. And then one day, one sad day, I was riding Kevin, right? And this guy flagged me down on the side of the trail and he's like, "Sir, please stop, help me." And I was like, "Yes, I'm a kind soul. I will stop and help you." And as soon as I stopped, he pulled me off my horse, jumped on Kevin and rode away and never saw Kevin again.
Ah,
And I haven't been the same since. Now we finally got Kevin back.
Oh,
Oh, and by the way, if you get separated from your horse, you can whistle and they'll come running. All right. Ooh, let's see. I did notice some apples and firewood over here that nobody seemed to worry about. Hey, doggo. You can't pet the dog. Forget this one.
Hoy!
Alright. Off to the next city. Hero Village, I think that's where we're headed. Could have took my horse. Don't worry, lady. I've got it all under control. '76ers. Oh no. Bring it, what we right here. We ain't going anywhere. We're right here. Silly bat. Hi, traveler. Not like the others, you're so fit and stylish. Well, thank you. Just between you and me, the sort of folks visiting Dooley Peak Sale aren't exactly the pinnacle of fashion.
Hi.
Celessa, have you ever been to the Spring of Wisdom? The known place that Princess Zelda visited in the spring in prayer. I have a great deal of love and respect for her. Me too. Me too. Oh, we should. Let's get select. Compendium. 49ers are winning 3-0. All right. Thank you for the update, Justin. That's good they held them to a field goal, though. Just never forget when Atlanta was up 26-3. Okay. Blitz. Awesome. Excellent. Excellent. Wow. Anything else go flying? We gotta update the compendium. ABU, you guys, always be updated. Armoranth. What's the command for Link's IG? I don't know. I'm sure Link has an IG though. I just don't know it. Search Instagram for Link. I guarantee somebody has made one. I think I need 2 of those seeds. I feel like a Terminator when I walk around like that. We're gonna get some weapons. I'll tell you what, the fact that this game makes my weapons break, I burn through weapons pretty quick. Okay. I want to make it into the city and explore a bit. And then we'll probably wrap up the stream. It's like getting to that dinner time evening where like the meds start to wear off. Still, my body still feels pretty beat up. So, we'll get into town here and grab what we can for weapons. Link, stop, please. Link, just the door behind you. Thank you. You need something? Haven't seen you around here before. There's something so familiar about that face of yours. Oh yes, I remember now. It was long ago when the calamity hit. You look but you look just like the swordsman who was trying to stop it. That was me. Say what now? You're really the same swordsman from way back when? Young people these days sure do like their jokes. If you were really that noble swordsman, you'd have the legendary blade, the sword that seals the darkness. See, the thing about swordsmen is he trained with swift carrots instead of a blade. Strengthened his body with a diet made entirely of swift carrots. He tempered his soul with the sweet aroma of swift carrots. That's why my grandfather always used to say it anyways. So I suggest you stop joking around all this time instead and have a carrot and try to be more like the swordsman. Swift carrot strengthens the legs and hips when cooked into a dish, which helps increase your movement speed. You looking for carrots? You can buy some more over at my old lady's shop. If you want to be strong like that legendary swordsman, come to my place when the day is done.
Hi.
Morning! Plums symbolize endurance and prosperity. The way they persevere through the harshness of winter and the flowers at the first sign of spring. The Sheikah strive to live in harmony with the environment and consider plum trees the silent guardians of our village.
Melons!
These plum trees were planted by Impa on the day I was born. They're special to me, so I keep a close watch on them. But Vance, welcome in! Exclamation melons! Thank you so much, dude. We've got plums, not melons, Vance. Happy Sunday, man. How you doing? How's your day going? Are you interested in the Super Bowl? Will you be? Are you tuned in? Could you not care either way? We're just exploring the village for Vance, and then we'll probably call it a stream here shortly. something?
Ho.
Recommendations, let me think. Well, everything I sell, really. But if you want specifics, there's always Swift Carrots. My Mister grows and then puts, they put Kakariko Village on the map. Actually, to be honest, there's one other crop Curio is known for. Fortified pumpkins. I sell them here, but you see, my Mister and the pumpkin farmer, they don't exactly get along. If you want fortified pumpkins, you have to get them straight from Olkin's patch.
Ah.
You need something else? Stop by anytime. Alright, BBB, thank you so much for the lurk. Thank you so much for hanging out today.
Yeah.
Thrilled to see a young lad like you come into the shop. Well, don't mind me. Take your time looking around.
Hmm.
Arrows times 5. Four spears. Alright, 4 spears. Where is that pumpkin?
Yeah!
Oh, here we go.
Oh?
Huh, it's rare to see a young lad like you in a village like this. You aren't part of the Yiga clan, are you? I'm just pulling your leg. You look so serious, I couldn't help but goad you a bit. All those who swear allegiance to Calamity Gan and the Yiga clan. They, well, let's just say they don't take it too kindly to those who would stand against Gan, and they seem they're active again ever since the big earthquake the other day. But don't worry, I don't think you're part of the awful Yiga clan. I can figure that much out just by looking at you. I'm finished, no more SAC, Jake. I told you it wouldn't take that long. You cranked it out, and we're not even to halftime yet in the Super Bowl. Please don't hold it against me. Here, take this in exchange. Fortified pumpkin, let's go. Considerably ups defense. Alright. You guys, I think we're gonna save it there. We're gonna save our progress there. And we'll pick up next time. Alright, Jake. Yeah, I'm out too. But thank you so much for stopping by. I'm glad you got your essay finished, man. Alright. So let's see. We're going to see who's online. Let's see who's streaming during the Super Bowl. There we go. I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. How long? Alright, so she'll probably be on for a little bit longer. You guys, we're gonna go visit Miss Luna Gore. She's playing I believe the DLC, the new DLC to the Kingdom Hearts 3. I have not played any of the Kingdom Hearts games, but I've heard good things, and the DLC did just come out, so we're gonna go see Luna Gore. She has rated the channel here several times. Very, very kind. Always very kind in chat. So it should be a good time. If you guys are interested in Kingdom Hearts, then you'll definitely want to stick around. Again, if you're interested in the Super Bowl, I completely understand if you're getting off the Twitch and going to watch that. But if you have a couple of minutes, at least stick around to say hi to Miss Luna Gore. Toonie, you do the same. Have a great evening. I just want to go through a few thanks yous. It's a better. Thank you for the 10-month resub. Thank you for the raid. 7 Miles, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the bits. And Silverlink, Jubilee, Verpus, and VBB, thank you guys so much for the follow. Again, welcome to the community. Welcome to the crew. We're so happy to have you guys. And as every stream, I always appreciate the love, you guys. You're always too good for me. It makes it easy for me to do this for you, because you guys are just always so kind to me. Again, if you're new here, consider slapping that follow button. We'll be back probably Friday night this week, playing some more Celeste B-sides, and then we'll be back next weekend for sure. We do again have a Discord, we have a Twitter, we have an Instagram. Please follow me on all those platforms. If at the very least on Discord, we'd love to have you. This is an open invitation. Edgar, have a good evening. Thank you so much. Yeah, you don't have to know me. You don't have to know anybody in the Discord. Join if you want to hang out with, cool folks that talk about gaming and music and life and all kinds of different things. Then check it out. Consider joining. We'd love to have you. So pop in there, search around. In the meantime, let's pack up the Gerta bus, load in all the hype, and drive this thing on over to Miss Luna Gore. You guys, till I see you next time, have a wonderful week. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and have a great evening. Let's go Super Bowl.